Hi, I'm Eric Peterson. I'm a relationship coach from skillofattraction.com. And today's attraction tips video is you're too nice of a guy with women. Now, before we get started, I just want to say that in no way am I saying that you should be a jerk towards women. By being too nice, what I mean is the guys that are extra nice. This usually happens like in the beginning of the courtship or even a long-term relationship where things have started to go south. So guys try to be extra nice in hoping that the woman will like them more. Now, I'm sure you have heard just about every woman say that she wants a nice guy. But what she's really saying is she wants a strong, confident man that ignites a passion and a burning attraction deep inside of her. But he's also kind. Now, being too nice doesn't really elicit that deep, burning passion that she really wants to feel. It actually kills it. I mean, I'm sure you've heard, and maybe talking about you, but I'm sure you've heard a woman say that, yeah, I like the guy, but he's a little too nice, or he's a little too predictable, or maybe a little dull. But I guarantee you've never heard a woman say that she's not into a guy because he's too confident, too passionate, too sexy. It just doesn't happen. It's a bit of a balancing act because you don't want to be a jerk with women either, like I was saying before. So what is the fine line between being too nice and igniting that deep burning passion inside of her without being a cold dick? Well, it really boils down to the lover vibe versus the friend vibe. Now, when you're too nice, you're giving off the vibe of being a good friend. And being a good friend is nice, but it's also predictable, kind of average, satisfactory, and overall dull. The vibe that you want to communicate is that of being her lover. And the lover vibe is raw, it's passionate, it's sexy, and it's very exciting. It's really the difference between attraction versus affection. And while both of those qualities are necessary in any healthy relationship, you really want to elicit attraction or the lover vibe first. Affection or the friendship vibe will work with women, but only if there's that sexual attraction in place first. I mean, look at it this way. A woman will not, at least typically, will not sleep with a male friend, but she will be friends with a guy that she's sleeping with or her lover. Now, we're going to go through the common traits of your typical nice guy, but first I want to say that all of these traits women do love, and they are important in your relationship, but when you're too nice, you're really overdoing it, and you're doing it too soon. And this is where the problem lies, because it's inauthentic, it's manipulative, and women can smell it a mile away. You have to keep in mind that women are much more intuitive than us guys, and they could sense these sort of things. Now, the first trait is being too available to her. And by this, I mean always being at her beck and call whenever she wants to get together or needs your assistance or wants to text or talk on the phone or chat or whatever the case may be. Now, what this communicates is that you really have no life outside of her. Now, I'm not suggesting you play games by pretending that you have a lot of things going on, but maybe this is an area of your life that needs some improvement. And you could improve this area of your life by, doing things that you want to do. I mean, things that fulfill you, that you're passionate about. Maybe join a gym or, start attending social functions. Go out and meet some new friends. Pursue goals or hobbies. Anything that you're really into that, will help you feel fulfilled in life. Another trait is being too accommodating. Now, this just means that you're always making sure she's comfortable. Things like, are you too cold? Are you too hot? Is this restaurant okay? Is this okay to watch this TV show? Is this food good? I could cook you some new food. I mean, these are all well and good, and there's nothing wrong with being accommodating towards your girl. But when you're overdoing it, what you're communicating is your lack of self-worth, and you feel that she won't like you enough if you're not making her completely comfortable. And she's a big girl. I mean, she could tell you if she's feeling uncomfortable. You don't need to keep checking with her and, doting on her constantly. Now, another trait is being too complimentary. Now, we all know the ladies love the compliments. I mean, we really all do. But many men compliment women in an insincere way, hoping that she will fall in love with them or fall over on her back with her legs in the air if he just says the right compliments. And trust me, this is not going to happen no matter how many compliments you give her. You have to compliment her in a sincere, authentic way, and you can't overdo it. I mean, there's nothing wrong with saying that your woman is beautiful or that she has beautiful eyes. But if you're doing it all the time, it just loses its oomph behind it. So you just want to pace yourself with the compliments and make sure that you're not doing it to get something in return. Now, another trait is being too agreeable with her. By this, I mean when you're always agreeing with her or changing your opinion to match hers. And a lot of guys do this in hopes that this will show her that they have a lot in common and the girl will like them more. But you're actually causing the opposite to happen because there's no contrast, there's no polarity. And I'm not saying that you should purposely disagree with her just to stir things up, because that will backfire too. But by always agreeing with her, what you're actually communicating to her is that you have no opinion of your own and you're afraid to stand up for your own beliefs and your own values. And she will begin to lose respect for you. And no woman will love a man that she has no respect for. So don't be afraid to speak your mind, even if you think she's not going to like it, because I promise you it will have a positive effect on her. Now, another trait is being too eager to please. Now, this is a little self-explanatory, but if, let's say she needs a ride and you show up, or she needs help moving and you're there, she needs help putting furniture together and you're there, or, whatever she needs, you're right there ready to help her out. And I'm not saying that you shouldn't be doing these things for your girl, but you're more than likely doing it because of your need for her to like you, not because you actually want to. I mean, if you're a man with a fun, fulfilling, interesting life, either you're not going to have time to be helping her with all these things, or you have no need to impress her anymore. I mean, I'm sure you have, when a woman has asked you to do something for her, you've been kind of like, okay, and because you really don't want to. And she'll say, well, are you sure? Because she knows you really don't want to do it. And you shouldn't be doing it just to please her. You should be doing it because you want to. Now, you may still be wondering why being too nice is a bad thing. Besides what I just mentioned and it being kind of like boring and dull for her, it also communicates that you're needy, insecure, and you're seeking her approval. Women desire a man who is bold and confident and not afraid to speak his mind, and who has a life that doesn't revolve around her. She wants a man whose attitude is, hey, I really like you and I think you're sexy as hell, but if you're not interested, that's okay because I have plenty in my life going on right now. Now, you may not be at this place in your life currently, but if you turn your focus towards the things you want in life, your goals and your passions in life, all of these qualities that women look for in a man will come naturally for you for the most part. I mean, you could always tweak your game here and there, but like I said, for the most part, all this stuff is going to come naturally, and you're not going to have to watch these kind of videos in order to attract women. And that's it for today's attraction tips video. Now, if you have any questions or issues in your own dating or relationship life, feel free to head over to my website at skillofattraction.com. Click on the contact tab and send me an email from there, and I'll get back to you as soon as I can. I do have to answer my paying clients first, so if you have an emergency, click on my coaching tab on my website, and there you will have a couple options for emergency email coaching. And that's it for today's video, and I will see you the next time.